Financial takeovers are pretty common in football, but Newcastle United's upcoming transaction is pretty unique. Billionaire Mohammed bin Salman could easily propel the club to premier status. But who exactly is Mohammed bin Salman, and what will his takeover actually mean for Newcastle United? Stay tuned for the complete scoop. Mohammed bin Salman is the crown prince of Saudi Arabia and the heir to a family fortune. He is planning on buying 80% of Newcastle United for a staggering price of £200 to £250 million. Being brokered through multi-millionaire Amanda Staley, this deal has been in the works for a couple of years. And there is speculation that the COVID-19 pandemic is forcing current owner Mike Ashley to sell his ownership role to salvage his struggling retail stores. So what makes this takeover so different? Well, for starters, Mohammed bin Salman has an estimated £320 billion. For reference, this is about 16 times greater than second richest Premier League owner, Manchester City's Sheikh Mansour. Another unique aspect is Mohammed bin Salman's motive behind the takeover. Many believe he is buying the club because of Saudi Arabia's national rivalries with both Qatar and the UAE, PSG, and Manchester City, respectively. These clubs are two of the best and most popular in the world. So Saudi Arabia needs a big move to catch up with its own elite squad. It should also be noted that football is extremely popular with the country's under 35 population. So a relationship with a major club could greatly benefit Saudi Arabia for years to come. Just imagine the impact of many major exhibition matches coming to the country's stadiums. But what does this mean for the future of Newcastle United itself? Well, more money is certainly good news, but it might not be as positive as some people think. Mohammed bin Salman's influence will almost certainly help the company receive a major broadcasting deal, and we wouldn't be surprised if the stadium and facilities receive a major facelift. But Newcastle United's player transfer and wage budgets can only be high if they are matched with a high team revenue. UEFA's financial fair play rules prevent a club from revamping its roster with expensive players while the club isn't making substantial revenue. Unfortunately, this was not the case when Manchester City and PSG were purchased. At the time of those takeovers, the clubs could essentially funnel in as much money as they wanted for transfer fees and wages. With a major change in UEFA's rules, Mohammed bin Salman will have to find some very crafty ways to dramatically increase revenue. With all of this in mind, who could Newcastle realistically target in the near future? The club's current total wages come in at a measly £40 million, and Newcastle United has never spent more than £40 million on a transfer fee. If Mohammed bin Salman can satisfy the UEFA requirements, he is reportedly willing to spend £200 million on the team's transfer budget alone. Given the track record of other clubs backed by the Middle East, we wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle United targets star power over player depth. With the club averaging 0.69 goals per game, we wouldn't be surprised if they tried to land a top-tier striker. Someone like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or Timo Werner could go great alongside Alan Saint-Maximin. A similar major signing with a couple other smaller ones could easily put Newcastle United on the map. Let's put together a sample 4-4-2 team that we could see within the next 3 years. Does this squad seem impossible? Well, considering the power and fortune of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, we wouldn't put it past him. After seeing everything in perspective, Newcastle United could have a big comeback. It wasn't too long ago that this club was giving Premier League powerhouses a run for their money. With Prince Mohammed bin Salman footing the bill, a return to the glory days could certainly be upon us. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and let us know who you think Newcastle United could target with a brand new transfer budget. And if you like this video, don't forget to click subscribe so that we can keep you updated on all of our great football content. Till next time.